Hello everybody, it's Bee from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel and thank you for watching. Today's card I'm going to be making a birthday card for my neighbour using some Gummiapan dies. You'll hear Merlin in the background being noisy. He's got some pumpkin, so he's throwing that about his cage and making a bit of a mess, so obviously talking to it as well. So I've put the colours on that I'm using to do these. They look like little bluebells, and I'm just doing a dark colour around the base and around the tip, and then two lighter colours just to blend it through. Can I just take this opportunity as well to please, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, could you please consider doing so just to help my numbers up for me? I really do appreciate it. My channel is growing. We've only been going, well, not a year as yet, at this pace that I'm working at now. So I think I'm really doing well, and that's all down to you. So back to the card again. So what I'm doing now is when I'm doing any of the foliage part of the flowers, I'm using maybe 3 or 4 different colours just so you get that variegated look on your flowers, you know, on the leaves. So I'm going to play some music so you can watch me colour in, or sit and enjoy your cup of coffee and your biscuit if you've got one, and I'll be back in a little while. I do know that I need to stop showing you the colours that I'm using by putting them to the camera because you can't see them. Obviously I haven't got that bit mastered yet, so that's why I put the colours that I've used on the screen for you, so sorry about that. So after we clean up, I'm going to put the flowers together in like a bouquet, well, in a bouquet really. They really are delicate little flowers, these. Mind you, all Gummiapan dies are so delicate and so detailed. They're absolutely fantastic. I absolutely just love them. But rather than gluing them all I'm doing is just sort of like tacking them together at the back. Because I want to have some movement on the front of the flowers, and a bit later on you'll see me tacking just little bits down on the flowers, just so that they're not completely flat. So that's all that I'm doing now, and I'll keep turning it over and checking to make sure that all the flowers are exactly where I want them to be. And then I'm going to be snipping up the ivy into smaller sections, just because I wanted it to, I didn't want a big clump of it, I wanted it in little places throughout the bouquet. And I have sped this bit up simply because when I was editing it, I've just edited this bit, and I'm faffing about too much with this flower. And when I looked at the time of it, I've spent about 3 minutes, which while you're doing it you don't notice it, but while you're watching somebody else doing it you're thinking, good heavens, I've got to sit and watch you do this all the time. So I might end up speeding it up a little bit more actually, which I'm going to do now. So this is what I'm using to mat and layer. This is from The Works and I think it's about $4.99. It's quite good because it's got glitter paper in it as well. So I'm using Collall glue to stick down. The mat and layer is 5.5 by 5.25, 5.5 by 5.5 square, apologies. And then just sticking down. When I'm sticking the bouquet down, I'm literally just dotting bits of glue down all over on it. So now I'm using my iPad to create the sentiment, and it says happy birthday Marie, but she's called, if you actually pronounce Marie, and the font's really lovely. I can't remember what the font is now. So that's the piece of square card from yesterday, and there's putting my logo on the back of the card, which I do on all of the cards. So again, I'm going to use Collall glue to stick it down. Not yet. I'm not yet. Sorry about that. What I'm doing is using micro stains. So it's a distress micro stains, and this is Wicked Elixir. And it's got, you can see me shaking it up now, it's got the sediment at the bottom that you really have got to make sure that it's mixed in. But I don't want a lot on, and I only want it in certain areas of the card, so I'm just protecting the card where I don't want it to go, just with scrap bits of paper, and then just literally putting little tiny little splats on. As you can tell, that's a very small brush that I'm using, and it's just enough to add that little bit of something to the card. So yeah, I do like I like any of the Ranger Distress products. I like them all. They're my favourite inks, really. I don't really have any other. I keep thinking about the Gina K ones, but no, I've got too many, so I'm not going to buy any more. So I'm just using my little mini guillotine to cut the sentiment down, and the font is called, let me just have a look. I'm just going to open up my imprints, edit, it is called, no, not that one, Zapfino, so it's Zapfino. So now I'm using the Collall glue to stick down, and I'm going to use the foam tape to stack up the sentiment. And I get the foam tape from Sticks too. It is good. You get a massive reel of it. I don't know how long the reel is, but it's about £8. It lasts forever, and they do different widths of it as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of that. Simply, how many times do I say in a video? I'm going to count up one day when I've got nothing to do and think, well, I'll count up my erms. And so I'll put a little bit of glue on the back just so it gives you that little bit of wiggle room. She slowly takes off the tape. And there you go. So while I'm gluing this on, I'd like to again take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I know there's a lot of fast forwards in the videos. The videos are taking absolute ages and ages to upload. Yesterday's was 17 minutes long, and I think it took about 4 hours. So this is towards the end of the video now. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next video. Alright, and there's today's card. Bye!